Imagine sitting in your granddad's old truck, an engine that's been in the family longer than those Fast and Furious movies have been defying physics. That trusty diesel under the hood has quietly powered every milestone in your family history. The road trip where your parents got engaged, the day you brought your firstborn home from the hospital, and that time your GPS sent you down a shortcut that looked like a set from Deliverance. Diesel engines, the unsung heroes that keep on chugging while gas engines are having midlife crises. They're like that friend who shows up to help you move when everyone else suddenly remembers they have brunch plans. But which diesels deserve legendary status? I'm not talking about engines that merely survived. I'm talking about the immortals, the ones that make the Energizer Bunny look like he has narcolepsy. Some of these engines have racked up 1,000,000 miles and still purr like they're auditioning for a cat food commercial. Others? Well, let's just say they're now serving as artificial reefs or very expensive boat anchors. Today, we're counting down the 10 most reliable diesel engines of all time, the Chuck Norrises of the automotive world that don't die. They just decide when you get to buy a new vehicle. Number 10. Toyota 1HZ, the adventurer's best friend. Kicking things off at number 10, we've got the Toyota 1HZ, an engine so reliable it makes your childhood imaginary friend look flaky. This 4.2-liter inline-six diesel has been the beating heart of the Toyota Land Cruiser since the early 90s, built with one mission: to survive scenarios that would make Bear Grylls call for an extraction helicopter. Picture this. You're lost somewhere in the Mongolian steppe. Your water supply consists of a half-empty Red Bull. Your navigation system is a damp map torn from an in-flight magazine. But your Toyota 1HZ? It's sitting there, ready to go. Like, what's the problem, bro? I was just getting warmed up. This prehistoric beast was designed with zero electronics and mechanical fuel injection, so simple a caveman could fix it, which is convenient because that's exactly where it might take you. With just 129 horsepower, roughly the same as a modern riding lawnmower, it's not winning any drag races. But much like that one guy from your high school who still hasn't aged, it just keeps going. Fun fact, in Australia, they call the 1HZ the million-kilometer motor. And like everything else Australians say, that's not a knife. It's actually an understatement. These engines have been known to run for 2 million kilometers, which is roughly the distance to the moon and halfway back. Not bad for something designed when mullets were unironically cool. Number 9. Perkins 4.236, the farmer's secret weapon. Ever wonder what keeps civilization from collapsing? It's not politicians, the internet, or even TikTok dances. It's Perkins 4.236. This unassuming 3.9-liter four-cylinder diesel has been putting food on tables since the 1960s, around the same time. Farmer, see this tractor right here? Got her back when Nixon was president. Original engine. Changed the oil during the Carter administration. Might do it again if she asks nicely. The Perkins 4.236 is like that one Nokia phone that survived being run over, dropped in a toilet, and used as a hockey puck, and still powers up. These engines have a design so simple it makes Lego instructions look like quantum physics. Here's the kicker. Many of these engines have never been rebuilt. They've been running continuously since before man walked on the moon. If that's not impressive enough, consider this. The 4.236 will run on almost anything flammable. Diesel, kerosene, cooking oil. Engine number 8, Mercedes-Benz OM617, the classic gentleman. This 3.0-liter 5-cylinder doesn't just power cars, it powers legacies. Voiceover. Stay reliable, my friends. The OM617 isn't just an engine, it's a statement. Found in those iconic, boxy Mercedes from the 70s and 80s, it's the power plant that convinced wealthy people that diesel wasn't just for trucks and peasants. Mercedes engineers apparently designed it while thinking, what if we made an engine that outlasts human civilization? The block is so robust you could use it as a foundation for a skyscraper. These engines famously powered those indestructible W123 taxis in Moroccan marketplaces, where maintenance consisted of occasionally glancing under the hood and muttering, "Looks fine to me." The only problem is, it can only do 88 miles per hour downhill with a strong tailwind. Fun fact, an OM617 powered Mercedes actually set a diesel speed record of 178 miles per hour at Nardo in 1978. Fast enough to make your grandfather's cardigan lose its buttons. Number 7, Ford .3-liter Powerstroke, the American icon. Coming in at number 7 is the Ford 7.3L Powerstroke, an engine so American it probably bleeds red, white, and blue 15W40. This massive 7.3-liter behemoth came from an era when Ford and International Harvester actually built stuff to last, before accountants discovered that planned obsolescence could boost quarterly profits. The 7.3L was so overbuilt that mechanics joke they've never actually seen one wear out. They've only seen them murdered by neglect or catastrophic owner error. It's like the Sean Bean of engines, if Sean Bean's characters never actually died. What's really impressive is the cult following these engines created. Powerstroke owners don't just form clubs, they form quasi-religious organizations. They have bumper stickers saying 7.3 or nothing. So there you have it. the 10 most reliable diesel engines ever to grace our roads, fields, and nightmares of competing manufacturers. We've got plenty more automotive content fueling up in the garage. Until next time,